students are not gullible. Those are intelligent people. They are the cream of this country, and they can't be fooled. So for me, when I looked at that, I saw the incoming or president vice-elect, the young lady, saying at State House, Kwenyu. Then she says we'll do something like Kwenyu. So he says free education. I know she said meal allowance Kwenyu. Then she said the accommodation Kwenyu. You could even see that she wanted to say something next. There was nothing. And she just said everything Kwenyu. It's what I'm saying. And it's because sincerely, deep down their hearts, those students know that this government has failed. And when they go to such a program, I even saw the president actually smiling very well when they were there, these young people. One thing I saw was that, like many other leaders in the past, I think the position of presidents really is one position you can easily manipulate and deceive, as if they themselves, president, can't see the reality on the ground. So you could even see that the list of the achievements will end. Even now, if someone is going, when you open their lines, let's ask those ones who are going to say, to just list even just 5. You will see what they will say. So that list is very short. So the education that they talk about, the free education, that free education, first of all, is like we keep saying, and we'll keep repeating now, so that people can be able to know. When PF came in power, by the time we were leaving power, it was free education from grade 1 to grade 7. It was free. Grade 8 to grade 12, the fees that were being paid on those students were 150 in the rural and 200 in the urban areas. And that figure, when PF took over power, was at 1,000 kwacha. By the time PF was letting go power, the figure was around 150 and 200. Meaning there was the whole lot of the 80% reduction and the 85% reduction in the school fees. Okay? The UPND came and they said it will be free education up to university. A fact that once they were voted in, they said, no, we didn't say university. And there's a lot of clips where they said there will be free education up to university, because they even said that I, President Hakainde, came to University of Zambia under free education. And our pupils or our students will just walk into the university. They've not achieved that. So on that score, we want to commend them that they reduced that 150 or that 200. But they must also remember that PF reduced that figure from 1,000 to 150. The impact on the education sector as a result of what PF was doing is that through the construction of many schools in this country that were built by the PF, the UPND, by the time they were coming in power, it was easy for them to employ as many teachers. Ask yourself a question. If PF did not build the schools that were built, 700 schools that were built, if the PF did not build those schools, 700 schools, if they did not build those schools, where would the UPND have found space to employ the teachers? Okay? If the PF did not build the 6 public universities that were built, where would the UPND have found space to employ those people? If the PF did not build the 559 health posts in this country, where would the UPND have found space to employ those officers? If the PF did not build just in the police 2,350 plus houses, where would the UPND have found space to employ and accommodate those officers? So, PF's plan was to create a space and then employ. In fact, the numbers that the UPND have employed is still way below, given the number of spaces that have been created as a result of the infrastructure development that was made by the PF.